Hello, everybody. How's it going? And welcome back to Turkey. We have a long way to go through to get through Algeria. That's lovely. I sent my military, I believe, to repair, actually. So we're gonna have to wait for them to kind of come out of the woodworks. I guess they repaired here. That's my assumption. Um, so let those three repair, and then we'll go and just entrench them up there. May as well trench those things too. So yeah, last time we took over Tunisia, and we took, I guess it would, I guess a fair majority, I suppose, of the country. And now I don't know where all of my units are. Yeah, they are all there. Okay, so they're all repairing, and it's lovely and great. Okay, good. And for some reason I have random sporadic amounts of units everywhere, and I don't really know why. It's very, very strange. And then in Egypt we have this massive force because Egypt is Egypt. That's the only reason I can think of anyway. Egypt is Egypt, so we just have this huge force. And that's a problem as well. I want to take over Sudan, but I don't know how to do it. Well, I know how to do it, I just don't want to really do it at the same time. Like, it's very complicated, I should say. Very, very complicated. And are these guys? Oh my god, yawn. My goodness. They are not at war with... They are at war with everybody, but... Are they at war with Sudan? No. They were with Ethiopia. Also no. So what are their troops doing there? Egypt probably. They are probably at war with Egypt. And also Sudan doesn't know how to shoot anything. Sudan, you are a pathetic country. Ethiopia's kicking your ass. And it's funny. I find it funny. Why? Because I'm a Satanist, that's why. Satanists find everything funny. Why? Because we can, because we're Satanists. Entrench. Alright, so this time once we get a military again, we are going to take over Algeria. Well, we're going to start to try and take over Algeria at any rate. I also should check out these. Oh yeah, they're producing a lot of units. Ton of them. Good. At least something's doing something. Yeah, Kaliningrad is. That will be eventually. And that's produced a couple. And what about Moscow? Starting to. It's taken a while, but they're more aircraft oriented anyway. I should, you know, give them a break, I guess. Moldova's doing well. Oh yeah, we have massive swaths in the Middle East. I completely forgot of our giant fucking bubble in the Middle East of all these countries that we've brutally taken over. Why? Because we can. Kazakhstan hates us. It's always fun to note that Kazakhstan does not like us. But Kazakhstan's also at war with random people. And so is the Western Siberian. Goodness gracious. Oh my god, yawn. It's very early in the morning, and I'm recording this. I'm looking at all of my settlements and whatnot. Wait, do we have any North American? We tried. Apparently Georgia's eliminated. By who? Where is Georgia? Where is this nation? Oh, here? No. It's pretty bad, but I'm like, duh, where is it? Oh well. Look, if I can't find it, it probably didn't matter. Oh, I think it was actually somewhere here. I don't know. Oh yeah, we were at war with Guinea as well, and we were actually going to do something and not sit there and be mopey. 27 units. Now we have more. Okay, we're just going to build up that force, I think. Yeah, I forgot about that. I can't become allies with Brazil. I don't like Brazil, and Brazil really doesn't like me. So I'm just going to have to slowly take over everything. Colombia's going to be a son of a bitch to take over. It was last time, and I know it's just going to be again. You know, I wonder if I left Brazil alone for 30 plus years, if eventually that military would actually make it deep into Brazil. I'm kind of curious, actually. But I don't have 30 years to waste, so... And this is all starting to repair now. Entrench. Oh, they're finally getting here. I think we sent these guys over here when we were still at war with Libya. Just as a reference there. Kind of ridiculous. Oh, these troops are so cheap. They're cheap but effective, I guess. We can entrench them there. Entrench all of them. All of them. All of them everywhere. Entrench. What is that plane doing? I don't fully understand. Ugh, yawn, my goodness. I wish I could stop yawning. It's really annoying. Also, wish I had a bunch of, like, troops I could send into Sicily. I'd take over Sicily pretty quickly. Or I'd try to, anyway. I don't like Sicily. Sicily and Sardinia. I want their islands to be mine. Oops, I did not mean to open the scorecard, but yeah. Well, while I'm thinking about it, let's check some things. Economy-wise, we are fifth. Fifth in the world. Our economy is really weird, though, so... GDP is obviously fairly low. Population-wise, we are third, surprisingly enough. India and southern China are the only ones that have higher. Northern China doesn't have many people at all, really. It's kind of sad. Military kills, we are top. Military deaths, we are second. To North Korea, who somehow still exists. Don't know how that's a thing. We have the most military casualties. We have the biggest military in general by 700,000 people. And we obviously have the most stuff. Okay. I'm going to send these guys here. And these guys here. We're going to attack Sicily and see how many of those can actually get across the water. Because I think a few actually can. Not sure which ones, but a few actually can. All we have to do is just take control of Messina and keep it, and we're good to go. So let's hope we can manage that. Let's hope, let's hope, let's hope. Oh yeah, and Finland is still a thing. I should probably destroy them. I mean, what? No, I'm kidding. I said I was going to take them out, and I will eventually. I just will not today. Sicily and Algeria are enough of my problems. Without having to deal with more. Plus I have Guinea, or Guyana, whatever the fuck it is, in South America that I have to take out. Which I'm a superpower in Europe and Africa and parts of the Middle Eastern Asia area. But I am not a superpower in the Americas. The Americas... It would be a superpower in the Americas. You could technically say Brazil is, but Brazil is being attacked from everywhere and is not able to fight them all back. And my definition of a superpower is a nation that is attacked by nations and is able to hold their ground and or push back. And my nation has that requirement. Because, yeah, Brazil. Who would be in the Americas? Oh, goodness. Oh, I need to stop yawning. I guess you could say that Texas and Kansas is definitely a contender. Also, Northern Carolina is very pissed off, apparently, at Alabama. I didn't know Northern Carolina had a military. That's very interesting. Also, Southern Carolina. How did the Carolinas do all of this? What the hell is up with the Carolinas? Seriously, somebody tell me. New York would also probably be considered some sort of a superpower. I don't know. Are they the economic hub of the split up Americas? I don't know. Minnesota is definitely trying to make itself sort of superpower. They've taken over a couple states. I would say definitely Texas, Kentucky. Um, it's really hard to say in the Americas. Nobody's really taken a big foothold yet in the USA. But I guess we'll see. With any luck, it'll just be me, and we don't have to decide. Because I'll just steamroll everything. Hopefully. Again, gotta build up a military sitting there. Not really doing a good job of that, but we still have to do that. However, I think we have enough to probably take Guinea. Yeah, that village does not look like it's well protected. Entrench. Move to. Entrench. We're actually making moves in South America now. Are they at war with Brazil? Nope, just us. Okay. So that means we're hopefully going to get all of that land, which is kind of awesome. Trench. 259. I'd say that's pretty good. God, a lot of Frez challengers. A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff in reserve. However, I believe repair is pretty much over. Declare war on Algeria. Let's take the first Algerian town. And that's how you do that. And cue Algerian military. I said cue it. Cue it. Or not. Okay. It's fine too. Take over that town. We're just going to take these 3 towns here. Why not, right? We have the power to do so, so we're going to do it. That's just the attitude of the great and wonderful evilness that is. Oh my god, there's a lot of units. Good, we can send all of those down. That can be our Protection Task Force 2.0. We'll also send these airplanes in. And let's continue. Junduba. Let's take that. I think this is former Tunisian land. I don't know where Algerian land actually starts, so we're, you know, it's a mystery. I believe it starts around here, though. I think. I'm not fully sure on that, but I guess we'll find out eventually. How are those units doing? Not well. Not well at all. Here's a good question. Where the fuck is my aircraft? Aircraft. In there, please. Alabama is eliminated. That was really quick. Get up there, tank. Tanky, 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 tank. Gotta... Yeah, we victored this battle thanks to my Air Force. Thank you, Air Force. I appreciate your continued existence and strength in these very difficult times. So, let's get as far a dent as I possibly can into Algeria. It's going to be kind of annoying. Man, we are just destroying those garrisons with bombardment. May as well attack. Take over the town. We're going to take over that city here soon. Oh, buzz off. Fulcrum aircraft. Alright, start bombarding these two towns. I don't know which... Yeah, artillery seems to be very divided. Like, oh, we should bomb this one. Oh, no, we should bomb this one. Oh, we should bomb this one. It's like they don't understand how to bomb things. It's kind of cute. Anyway. Okay, that's just that. Alright. So, we have these now. Now, let's see if we can take that over with those. And this. You keep just moving in. Because if we can, then good, because oil is great. I enjoy controlling the monopoly on the world oil market, because I'm allies with Saudi Arabia. Very good allies. I'd say that they're my best allies, even though they hate me with a passion. And they control a huge monopoly on the world's oil market, but I think I control more of the world's oil at this point. Petrol, 11 billion barrels. I don't know. I think it comes close, but I'm not 100% on that. We really need electrical power very badly. Also taxes. I don't like my people, so we tax them. I'm so deliciously evil. How did I not select those two aircraft? That is a once-in-a-lifetime, like, choice there. Oh, I got it again. Never mind. Okay. Let's take this town, Annaba. I think former Tunisian. I don't know. Somebody from Tunisia or Algeria, please feel free to correct me. I know there's one or two of you that are actually from, I think, Tunisia, which is really kind of weird to me, but, you know, whatever, I'll take it. I don't know. It's kind of weird having fans from, or people, not really fans, but people that watch you from all over the world. It's kind of an interesting feeling to know that. Right, yeah, that's right. Ottoman, woo. Because pretty much everybody, like in my Serbia campaign, most of the viewers for that are Serbian. I'm sorry, Serbia, but on this campaign, you're dead. And actually, I think Belgrade is Beograd. Wasn't their capital city called Belgrade, though? No, Beograd. Okay, whatever. Beograd, then. It's kind of mine. It's kind of the glory of Turkey's. So, yeah, fight with the Turkey guys in the comment section below. No, I'm kidding. Please don't. No disrespect meant by me. I'm Canadian. I'm neutral in this fight. No, I will not do a Canadian campaign. I refuse to do a Canadian campaign. I love my country. It's wonderful, and I would not really want to live anywhere else except for maybe Europe at this point, because that's where my girlfriend is. My girlfriend is in the lovely country of the Netherlands. But our military, at least in this game, I wouldn't say in real life, I'd say we're quite actually kind of beefy in a way. We're not like huge like the Americans, and any American comedy in this be like, oh, the Canadian military doesn't even exist. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Shut your whore mouth. But in this game, at the very least, it's not beefy enough to take on anybody, so... Like, it faltered attacking Mexico, so, you know, that's just never a good sign. Because Mexico's military is not usually the largest in the world by any definition of the word at all. It's quite pathetic, if anything. And they actually failed to take over that oil. Are you fucking kidding me? Really? Come on. That's just sad. You are bad, and you should feel bad. Yeah, okay, let's bomb that town. We might as well just take over that town. Keep our coastliness to... Boom, boom, boom. There. Nope, you can go repair. Repairing is perfectly okay in my books, for the most part. So we're taking over that town. We're getting a big punch, like, right into them, but... Actually, you can take up there first. And then you can go repair. We're almost home, boys. Okay, that's good enough. Go. I just want to take that because it looked really weird. So, yeah. So next on our list is these two, which I do believe is the Algerian border from Tunisia. Not that the Algerians care. They have all this land now, so yeah, they probably don't really care, but still, this is where it would begin. Are these guys at war with Algeria? Yes, they are. Damn it. That means they're going to take like half the fucking land. Ah, pain in the ass. Okay, so let's just move these guys forward. Territory loss to that? Fine, whatever. Be that way. I don't even care. Whatever. Anyway, continue on. So what do we have here in the capital? There is a lot of fucking aircraft, and I wish I could attack like an aircraft base first so that they would all come after me, but I don't think that's a possibility because I think that is their only aircraft base. Also, they have a lot of like things. I think we should just take an entire huge military swipe at these guys. Aircraft 437. Let's bring them all close by. I think that would be smarter. Because if they're all close by, they're going to be much more effective than bringing them in from like Finland, for Christ's sakes. Okay, so all those guys bomb that, and that happens. What's going on here? They are producing units quick, really quickly. What is up with that? I can never produce units that fucking quickly. It's annoying, actually. Trench there. See if we can get that thing to come after us. That EE-9MK. Okay. Sorry. Had to do that. Yo, it's too tempting. I apologize to anybody that doesn't watch South Park. You should really watch South Park. Just FYI. Turkey. And then him come in. I'm really glad there are bridges in here. That's something I hate about Brazil. Attacking Brazil from the north, this giant fucking river, nobody decided to build bridges across it. I mean, it's good because their units can't get you, so you can take over this northern area very quickly and easily and keep it very quickly, or sorry, not quickly, but keep it and easily keep it, but there's no bridges to get south, so you can't start attacking southern Brazil, and until you build bridges, and bridges take forever to build here because the supply is very limited except here, and this is where they send all their troops to attack you anyway, so there's like a large number of tanks on the other side of this bridge. It's a pain in the ass, and I hate it. And to the Brazilian government, build a fucking bridge there. Screw your ferries, just build a bridge. God, there probably is a bridge there, but yeah. Let's see if we can take this over. I love how that boat just retreats. We're gonna take it. Cool. So, this is a victory for us, guys. Come on now. Everybody celebrate it. Clap, clap, everybody. Clap, clap. And I do believe all of the Air Force is here now. Well, 261 of it is. Where's the other chunk? Whatever. Seriously, wow. We'll wait for them to get back into Greece, I guess. Are any of them fighters? Oh yeah, they're all fighters. Not the best fighters in the world, but they're still fighters. Okay. So, let's bomb an airbase. This should be interesting, at the very least. I'm curious to see how that plays out, but I'm not going to look. I don't want to look, man. Don't want to look, bro. Oh, wow, we gained 4 million people. How did we gain 4 million people? We have not taken that much land of, I didn't think. Anyway. Jeez. Oh, explosions. Look at them. Look how beautiful. It's gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Okay. That's... Holy shit. That's a lot of aircraft. Are we fighting with Tunisian aircraft, or we just overwhelmed them on the ground? We overwhelmed them on the ground. Victory, guys. That is exactly what I wanted to happen. We completely overwhelmed them on the ground. That is genius. Awesome, guys. Mission completely accomplished. 100%. We did exactly what I wanted to do. Like, everything else now is just a bonus. Oh, those poor fighters. They're like, we were made in the 50s. Please love us. When did I acquire these? Who did I kill to get those? I want to know, because, oh my god, they're so cute. Although I really have to say, oh, those Bronco fighters are really good. These little ones are shit, but, like, the Bronco ones are pretty awesome. Gotta admit. So yeah, all that's really left is a couple of AA guns. So we completely demolished that, and we didn't destroy their air force, we made them retreat, which is also very interesting. Alright, let's take over these 2 towns, and then I think I'll end this episode, actually. I say these 2 towns because I think as soon as we take that one over, that one's going to trigger. So we may as well just take them both. Because it's only going to be a second for us to take them over. And, we destroyed it. We made it a small town. That's so sad. Alright, so now we've got that town. Perfect. Alright, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Total success. Those little fighter planes are the ones that get kicked out of the airport. That's so cute. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.